Hello, good morning everyone. Welcome to the Service QuickStart introduction from Dynamics CRM. It's been presented by Teach Michael, Alvin supporting GM, Prabhu Pandey, Alvin supporting. So later, first for the time, then we can start with the Thank you.
Thank you everyone. Let's start. The quick start key features are Office 365 trial setup with E3 and CRM Online, domain setup in Office 365, user setup with licensing and security roles, support email to customer service queue setup, automated workflow notifications, case setup with knowledge base, case notes updates, auto case number feature, quick start dashboard, and it's priced at $999. And it can be implemented in 3 days. The URL on the right is for the quick start. The next slide is about quick start advanced features. The first feature is automatically create a case from email, and the second one is service level agreement. So let's quickly start. We have created a URL called cftech.crm.in for this session. We'll quickly log in and click on the admin part of it. Right now, we'll talk about the domain and adding users in this page. To add domain here, we'll have to click the plus sign here. The domain name we have already created here is cftech on onmicrosoft.com. It is a trial environment, that's why we are getting that onmicrosoft.com. To do that, you have to click on the plus sign here and you can buy your domain and save that setting. Once you've created your domain, you can start adding users here. To do that, click on this sign here and click on active users. The page will load up. So click the plus sign here to add the users. So we'll have to create a user for Mary Chan. So but the display name already, so we can type the username as mchan and type the password for her. You can select any password, which one, as long as it's strong. And then the most important part is the licensing part. For Office 365 Enterprise E3 and Microsoft Dynamics CRM Online Professional. So we'll select both of them and click on create. It will take some time and you will get a message that user managed and created successfully. So we can click on close and Mary Chan is listed in this page. Okay. In case you want to make any changes here, you have to select it and towards your right, you can either reset your password, edit user role or delete it. Now we have to go to CRM to assign them the licenses. So once again click on that app starter there. Go to settings, under system click on security. On the left hand side on the top, click on users. So here, if select the user which you want to give the security role. So we'll select Mary Chen, which we just created. And the roles are customer service representative or CSR manager. Whichever we want, just select it and click on OK, and it will be populated in no time. The next segment is about security. So setting up your queue, a very important part. So to create a queue for the support, you'll have to navigate from settings, service management, and queue, which is on the top left of the screen. We have already created a support ticket here for our queue, just to save time, but we'll also show you how to create one. We can type a name that is level 1 server, incoming email support at cftech.onmicrosoft.com. The owner by default is me, Ritesh Maker, and we'll just write a shop description. Once we're done, we can click on the extreme bottom right and click on save. As we've already created one, we'll go back one to the one that is created. That's support. Now we'll see how the queue goes. So this is the queue here. So I'll just send a email here. I'm just typing an email. So it will come in this queue. Meanwhile, we'll set up the mailbox for the support queue here. So once again, go to settings and email configuration, and on the top right hand side, click on mailboxes. To save time, once again, we have created a support queue here. So you'll have to select it, double click on it, type the name support and the email address, that is support@cftech.onmicrosoft.com. And in the synchronization method, the server profile will always be Microsoft Exchange Online. Incoming email will be server-side synchronization, and outgoing email will be always server-side synchronization. Having done that, click on Approve Email, and then click on Test and Enable Mailbox. Wait for 2 seconds and click on Save and Close. After some time, you should, under incoming mail, the message should be success, and outgoing email should also be success. This means that our email configuration for support queue is successful. Now let's go back to the queue. Okay, our email has come here. So we'll create a case here. Now I'm going to show how to create a case and how automated workflows work, which are embedded in the system. We'll change the name of the customer from Pramod Pandey to something else, that to the name of his company. Outsmart Info System. Subject in that menu here will select it as service. Open the case, yes, always click yes. change the task to completed and close the form, always click yes and click on convert. It will take some time. In the meanwhile, if you have any issues, you can type it in the chat here or email us at support@cloudfront.com. It's taking some time as our net speed is slow. Okay, the form has populated here. Okay, I'll quickly go to the case form here. To the left of the screen is CRM login issues, the case title. 004 is the case ID for Outsmart Info Systems, and 015 is the case number for this company. So this is the 15th issue we are receiving from them. The contact email ID I will type is as P Pandey, and we'll also type a follow-up date, that is tomorrow, 23rd of March, and then at the bottom right click on save. We just type a description, that is CRM login issue, and once again click on save. On the top right side of this form we have the date that is created, that is 22nd of March. The priority is normal and the owner is by default me, so I'll change it to a different one. We'll select it as Mark Voucher. Once again click on save. It's taking some time. Once it's done, you can see mail is generated from a workflow here. When a case is created, email is automatically sent to the customer with this content. We have opened a case 004 CRM login issues for answer, and one of our representative will call it. This is the original email from Pramod, and this email is once again instigated from our workflows. It shows who it is assigned to. At the same time, when we click on KB records, it shows the associated KB issues with it, and an email is already generated here and it's coming right now. If it's relevant to the case, we can use the KB article and link it to the current case. So it shows all the KB records which are associated with CRM login issues. So the engineer can select a one and resolve the case. I've received the note, so I can type an email, a note here. We type this note here, click on done, and wait for some time. The workflows are started in the background here. So after some time here, we will get a message here. Okay. We can wait for some. So the notes have been added. Okay, it takes some time. So it shows the message here. We have received a case as from the engineer. We are working on it. Please allow 25 minutes to work on this. After some time, when the issue is resolved, once again, see, we have received a new email. We'll type another note here that we have resolved the issue. Please check. And so once again, it will take some time for the email to be generated. So the case notes updates is one of the workflows which is working in the background, and we get all the activities can be tracked here. See, we have resolved the issue. Please shock and hide. So it's all coming out in a chronological order. So now we'll click on resolve case. Problem solved. Resolution. The billable time, if any, it can be many, but we will not take because no. Once again, we'll take the same resolution, that's account unlock. Click on resolve. Once we click on it, the workflow is working in the background, and we'll get another email on completion of this. See, we have got a closure email. Hello, Pramod Pandey is closed. Now we'll quickly go to the last part of this demo, that's quick start demo. See, we'll click on the dashboard. This dashboard gives us exactly what exactly is going on a service desk. To the left of the screen, we have the active cases with the engineer, which is having the highest number of cases assigned to him. By default, it's me, Ritesh Maker, followed by Mark, Anna. On the left middle screen, we have, the diagram here, a pie diagram, which shows the highest number of cases. These are to support, followed by Asia. The third one is open cases due today. The graph shows the number of assigned to one engineer, that is Ritesh Maikar, who is having the highest number of uh, cases due today. There are also other pie diagram which shows the number of cases due, open cases overdue, and open case in the last days. This helps us, the service desk, to have a quick look at his work, and he can work on real time on the issues and close it as early as possible. Now we'll go to the quick start advanced feature, and Pramod Pandey will be talking you through this.
Thank you, Ritesh. Hello, everyone. This is Pramod. I will be showing you two of features of Service Desk. The features is, first one is how to create case from email, and the second one is services. Second one is a service level agreement. Let's just configure the email. How to create case from email. Just click on the menu and go to do the settings and click on service management. Now click on the automatic record creation and update rules. As we have less time, we have already created automatic case creation from email, and I will show you how to create it. For the new create new automatic case creation from email, just click on new, and just I'm going to give the any you can give any meaningful name, as I'm going to give case creation from email. As source type will be email, because we are going to create a email converting the case from email, and Q as This we are defining queue as someone is sending the mails to our queue. To which queue? That customer will send the that mail in support queue. I'm going to select here support. Support. Once any user will send the mail on support queue, it will convert it will create a case for that customer, and the owner will be Ritesh Maikar as well. And there is a three features of automatic case creation. First one is create records for email from unknown senders. So I'm going to click here, and when anyone from anywhere will send mail to our support queue, it will create a mail. It will create a case for that person. And the second one is create case if a valid entitlements exist for the customer. It means that customer will be existing in our CRM, and that person will send an email to our account, then it will generate a case for that customer. And the third one is create case for activities associated with a resolved case. It means sometimes we are closing the tickets, and after closing the ticket, customer is complaining that that issue is still not resolved, and he's sending a mail again on that mail which we have already said that this issue has been resolved. So when we selecting this feature, then it will generate automatically again a case on that mail also. So for today, I'm going to discuss about the create records for email from unknown sender. I'm going to select this and save this. As here in right side, you cannot see any sign. After save this, you can see a plus sign here. So I'm going to save this. Now you can see here when plus sign is visible here, it was grayed out before saving this form, and we have to click on plus sign, and you can yes, it's taking some time, and you can mention the name as we have mentioned case creation for email. So I'm going to mention that name again here, case creation for email, and you have to save it again. It's taking some time because of net slowness. As it's showing condition, I'm not going to mention any condition because as you can see here, I've already mentioned that I create records for email from unknown sender. So this condition is valid once the customer is existing or CRM environment in CRM account. So I'm leaving this, and just I'm going to select this action at step as create record because we are going to create a case. So we have to select this case, and it will just click on the set properties. It's taking some time. Actually, I'm not going to do any changes here. Reason because this is for unknown users and unknown senders. It will uh, treat case title as a subject of email, and the customer, anyone can send that mail. So I'm not mentioning any customer here and contact as well, and it will take automatically all the details from the email. So I'm not going to do any changes here. Just save and close this. After do these changes, we have to activate our queue. As we have already created, I'm not going to activate this now. This automatic case creation from email. I have already created this queue, so I'm going to select this and activate it. It will take some moment to activate this queue. Activate. Now you can see here it's activated. Now I'm going to send a mail to now this queue. As I'm going to send a mail to support queue. Wi-Fi issue. Hi team. my Wi-Fi connection. This disconnect after sorry for the disconnects after few minutes. Please look in this issue. So I'm sending this mail to support queue, as we have selected this queue in our case creation from email. Now we are going back to that environment, CRM environment, and for see this case is created or not, we have to go click on the menu and service and activities. And for this, we will see this my activities. Select this and select email, because we have sent the mail, so we have to select here email and all emails, and we have to select the date. This is it today, and it's taking some time, so just wait for this. You have any queries, please type in the chat windows or email at support@cloudfront.com. Wait for some time, it is taking some time to. Now here you can see Wi-Fi's as we have sent from our mail, and see if regarding is showing here, it means our case has been created. If it is not showing here, it means our case has been not created. So select, I'm going to select this and see my case has been created or not. Now see here, Wi-Fi issue, as we have mentioned here. Now case has been created. A customer outsmart info systems and contact as me. I have sent her this, and just showing as my co-worker Ritesh has already described everything as about the created and priority and everything. So I'm not going to take more time about this. I'm going to discuss you about the service level agreement. For this, we have to select on menu and settings and service management. Here you can see service level agreement, and as I've already discussed about this, as we have less time, we have already created SLA in our environment, and how to create it I'm going to show you. For this, click on new. Name, it's, you can mention any name. It should be a meaningful name for your company for which you are going to create any SLA. So I'm just taking SLA for CF Tech, and applicable from created on, because we are creating an SLA, so we have always have to select this created on. And business hours, it means if we have any specific working hour as 9 to 5 or 8 to 6, so then we have to create a business hour and we have to import it here. So actually we are working as 24/7, and some customers are working as 8 hours, 10 hours, so we have to import here. So I'm not going to importing any business hour here. And the next step is the SLA types. It is two type of SLA: standard, enhanced SLA. We always selecting enhanced SLA. Reason, because here you can allow here and you can stop your SLA whenever you're not going to do any changes, you're not going to do any modification. In case at that moment you can stop your SLA. So I'm going to select standard. I would like to tell you about standard SLA. In a standard SLA, you cannot stop the SLA. That's why basically we are choosing enhanced SLA. In every case, select allow, and description, as I'm going to just mention SLA for CF Tech, and just we have to save it first, then we can show the plus sign here. So going to save this. You can see here plus sign. It was grayed out before saving this form. Now it's showing here. So we have to click on plus sign, and you can see here it's taking some time. You can see here this form, and again you have to mention the SLA name, as I already mentioned, SLA for CF Tech, and here we have to select them applicable when it is the case, it's regarding case, that's why we have to select here always case, and we are going to select the priority equals, I'm going to take high result, because once customer is raising any case on high priority, then this SLA will be effective on that cases only. And the second success criteria, I'm taking the case and status, because this is success criteria, so I have to show the status goals. I'm going to select the value as resolved. Once case will be closed, then the status will be resolved, and we have to save it. Before saving, I'm going to give some timing as SLA item failure and SLA item warning. So I'm going to take 5 minutes for the failure. No, it's just a little bit more time. Just I have to show you that. So I have to take some 3 minutes the failure, and the 1 minute for the warning level. I have to save this, and after saving, some more steps will visible, and we have to configure that for this SLO also. Save this. Now you can see here some steps has been highlighted here. You can click on the add step. This is success action. There is a lot of types of steps here: send email, create records, update records, assign record. So these are the SLA types you can mention here. So for now, I don't, as I already discussed, we have less time, so I'm going to create one SLA as change status, and as a success criteria, in case when case will be resolved, then my status will be problem solved. And failure status, it will be show as we select this change status, and case it will cancel once, or SLA will be failed, then the case will be cancel status. And the warning, after 1 minute it will warn me. So I'm going to send this change status, and I'm going to change this as waiting for details. Once I'm not going to do anything in our case before 1 minute, it will change the status as waiting for details. So I've completed with the form fill up. I'm going to save it, save and close this. As we have already created one SLA for our company for this, so I'm not going to save this. And after completing this task, we have to activate this, and we have to set as default. Set as default because there is lot of SLA in our system, and once we are clicking on set as default, then it will be the most priority SLA in our CRM environment. Now you can see this, we have already selected an SLA, and this is already activated state. So I'm going to create a case for you to show that my SLA is activated or not. So for create a case, you have to go in service and cases and new case. Case title, we can take any case title as my PC is not working, and customer I'm taking Outsmart Info Systems, and contact is as Pramod Pandey for this company, this customer, and follow-up date I'm taking as 23rd, it's tomorrow, and I'm taking a priority high because I have created an SLA for the high priority status. So going to select this priority as high, and honor I'm going to change this as mark voucher, and the status is, as you can see, it's showing in progress when I'm creating the case. And the description going to mention some as my PC is not working. Please look in this issue. After completing this process, you have to click on select save. I'm sorry, it's taking some time to saving this, and the case has been created. As you can see, this ID, this is our customer client's ID. It's 004 and 016. This is the case number. And for see the SLA is effective or not, we have to go in service cases and active cases as selecting today's date to see. As you can see this PC is not working as 004 and 016 case. Its priority is high priority and honor is mark voucher. I have already discussed in once I was creating the case. You can see the status is in progress. It will be changed after 1 minute as a warning, as you can see here. Just how we have to wait some time because we have selected the 1 minute for the warning label and the 3 minutes for the status. If you have any query, please type in the chat windows or email at support@cloudfrance.com. It's taking a little bit of time because we have already mentioned the timing in our SLA, so it takes some time. As you can see the status, waiting for details. As it's after 1 minute, I have not did anything in case. That's why the word showing giving the warning as waiting for details. Just I have to show the next level is a failure level, so we have to wait for 2 minutes more, and you will be see that warning is it will show here as cancel. So for that we have to wait for more 3 minutes. Be with me, and if you have any queries, please type in the chat windows or email at support@cloudfrance.com. As you can see, we have mentioned that PC is not working and case ID 004 and 016 was our case number, and the outsmart our customer as me, and its Pramod card is the contact, and followed it I have mentioned that 23rd March 2016, and created by Ritesh Maikar is the owner of, and they can see as my colleague already discussed about activities, KB records and notes. So I'm not taking more time about discussing these all the things, as you're already aware about these steps, and just we have to wait for more 2 minutes and it will change. So basically SLA, we are creating an SLA. SLA is the agreement between service provider and end user. So we are creating SLA for our benefit. This is really very helpful for a company to work with our service providers. As you can see here, status is showing cancelled because it's completed 5 minutes or 3 minutes and we have not uh, touched this, and we have not mentioned, and we have not took any action about this. So the status is showing cancel here. And now I'm going to raise one more case. Uh, case. I'm going to resolve this and we'll show you the status as problem solved. For this, raise the ticket, we have to collect service cases and new cases. And for this time I'm taking as my laptop is not working, and customer I'm again taking Outsmart as my customer, and contact is will be Pramod Pandey, and the follow-up date I'm taking as 23rd, and priority I'm taking as high because we have mentioned in our SLA the case priority will be high. On high priority cases this SLA will be effective, so I'm taking priority as high. I'm changing the honor as mark voucher, and status showing in progress because now I'm creating the case. And description I'm again taking that the laptop is not working. I'm going to save it. It will take some seconds, some moments to save these items. And after saving this, you can see this created on the time and the date of this, and the also IDs also. So it's taking a little bit more time. Now it's saved, and you can see the ID is 004 and my case number is 017 as it was 016 as we have created one case before this. So you can see this the date created on date and the timing 22nd March 2016 8:15 p.m. and the case is priority and status is showing in progress. I'm going to close resolve this case and it will show you the status. It will show as problem is resolved and resolve case, and a problem solved. This will be the resolution type as we have mentioned in our SLA. And resolution is issue has been closed, and the total time is 0 minutes is taking because I'm going to close this right now, so available time is taking 0 minutes. An issue has been resolved, and after staking you can see the status is problem solved as per our SLA. In our SLA we have mentioned this that resolved status will be problem solved, so it's taking problem solved. Basically somewhere once we are creating or closing the ticket, so status is taking normally resolved, and we have mentioned here in our SLA that status will be show as problem solved, so it's taking problem solved as per our SLA. Thank you everyone. That's all for this webinar. If you have any query, any question, you can type in our chat windows or email at support@cloudfronts.com. And for this, if I would like to tell you something about our contact us at, it's our website. It's www.cloudfronts.com, and you can mail us on info@cloudfronts.com, and we have an account on Twitter as https://twitter.com/cloudfronts, and you can see our webinar on the YouTube also, as you can type on CloudFronts. And that's all. Thank you so much.